Broadcasting from Mabula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for September 28, 2009. Let's continue on with one last headline because I got a short schedule for tonight and a big one for tomorrow. Let's talk about the Oscar and global director, Roman Polanski. Yes, he was born in France, but he went on down to the United States. Started a career in directing. And that was excellent. He did movies, Rosemary Baby, and then was received Golden Globe Award for Chinatown in 1975. That's with Jack Nicholson. That's a pretty good movie right there. Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway. Excellent movie. And then after that, 2 years later, he got arrested for having sex with a minor, 13 years old, because he was reportedly he drank champagne and was giving her incentive before having sex with her, and it was just also giving alcohol or drugs to a minor. So it's like, yeah, the man had it bad. Here's some French women up there, and he want to go for a 13-year-old? He must have been drunk. But also, the thing was, he stayed in jail for 47 days before he did a plea bargain, and then the case was later dropped. Was it some intimidation, or was here's a conspiracy theory? Was he being paid to drop the case? Because he had some money. So was he bought out to drop the case? So the case was dropped, and then soon after he went on back to his country in France, where in France I think everything should be dropped because they said they still had an arrest warrant in 1978, but it returned back to the American soil, so they couldn't touch him. And so he went back and got his nationality of being French, and learned how to say bonjour, monsieur, parlez-vous français? Comment ça va? You know, and then say c'est bon, yeah, okay. See, I had to say that to my wife, of course. But anyway, the key thing was, it just flared up after 32 years. Here's the girl is already 45 years. She forgave him, but it flared up. You see, it lets you know that if you don't clear things up, and that's anywhere in the world, you don't clear this thing up, close the case, it's always going to come back on your record or come back after you. He got arrested in Zurich, Switzerland, Saturday night, for maybe charges that was brought up, and this is what it's saying on the internet, 2005. You see, it's not a part of being tried on the same, being arrested on the same crime, Roman Polanski, but it's just a part that they didn't clear that up. If they dropped the charges, paperwork should have been dropped, everything should be dropped, should have been cleared right there and then. All paperwork aside, clear. And even though it's going to be on his record, it should be all clear. What happened was, sometimes, and this is what it is in America and anywhere else, if you don't clean the records, if nobody don't, you make sure that everything is all clean. Just like if by chance driving recklessly, if it's if you in some state, and if you didn't clear it, it's always going to be there. And then the only way to clear it is make sure you talk to them, communicate, get that record out. You show the proof that it's done, and you have it on the record that it's done. It is set. What's happening is it's not cleared. The case was dropped, but it's not cleared on the record, and that's why he boogie out. So if it was fault, it was fault because he didn't continue on making sure that case, the record shows that the case was dropped. Now he's got to build up memory back for 32 years, and that's a pain for both parties, the victim and the one who done it. And so with that, well, we hopefully we learn about documents. Take care of documents. Get it done. Have it shown on your records. If after you get your records paperwork done, you take the records, put them in a bank, put it somewhere, and have it notary stamped, notarized, taken care of, point blank, done. Now you got a lot of people worried about it. BBC like to do a news story. CNN like to do a news story. They make it bigger than it was. If it's already done, you can't be tried for the same crime. So, but anyway, it's just the long, drawn out history of it. And all the pain, putting the scars right back that has already been healed or is supposed to be healed. So that's the thing. We just hope everything be worked out. And maybe if there was a conspiracy theory, maybe he's getting caught up in Zurich, Switzerland. You know, the Swiss. Maybe he had a bank account there. Maybe he was one of the 10% that they investigated for tax evasion. You don't know what was happening because he had financial crisis. So stay tuned for that. If they're going to dig up, they're going to dig. And look out for whoever pick it up. CNN, BBC, Fox, Al Jazeera, whoever. Look out. And this is LTL. Making it short and simple. For September 28, 2009, Editorial News, sounding off.